And just so you understand what you're going to be dealing with in the future, is even with a vaccine, because you know the anti-vax pro-vax community, both those arguments, they still blame each other for the pandemics and the epidemics. The anti-vaxxers are going to blame the pro-vaxxers are going to blame the anti-vaxxers. So the argument is still going to stand. That's not going to disappear. And it's going to be even more so when they have the COVID-19 vaccine. And regardless, if there are more deaths because somebody isn't taking the vaccine or they're taking the vaccine, you're not going to know which one it was or which one it is that's increasing the death count. But inevitably, each side of the argument are going to inevitably blame each other for the death and destruction. If somebody got the vaccine and they died from it, they're going to blame an anti-vaxxer because they mutated the vaccine, and so that vaccine isn't deemed good anymore. So they're going to blame an anti-vaxxer, no matter what. An anti-vaxxer that dies from the COVID is going to blame a pro-vaxxer because they took on a vaccine that's shedding and that has some kind of constituents that is too strong for their family. It's not going to matter when both of your immune systems are so weak and both of your evolution process is so weak. You're not going to withstand either the pro-vax or the anti-vax argument no matter what. And so the system knows this. So it's not going to matter it's not going to matter having a vaccine or not. Inevitably, the death count will still remain the same and probably have an upsurge. And then it's very easy to blame the anti-vax and the pro-vaxxers, regardless of which side you stand on. That's what's going to happen. So this is why I'm just going to do the jelly juice. I'm going to get the vaccine so the anti-vaxxers can't blame me for not getting the vaccine. I'm going to upgrade, release the excess antibodies, and comply, and upgrade and be fine. But those that are not doing the jelly juice and they have a weak body, mind, and spirit, they will succumb to the vaccine as well as not getting the vaccine. Because no matter what, all of you are going to be immunized as soon as the vaccine comes out there. Because you know at least 50% of the population is going to do the vaccine and they're going to shed. And then when people die left and right, they're going to blame each other. I'm telling you, mark my words, that's what's going to happen in the future. So do what you got to do the jelly juice, and get out of the war. Get out of the war. But mark my words, it won't matter whether or not you're vaccinated or unvaccinated because somebody is going to be vaccinated and they will shed and it will be a herd immunity, a herd death, and then inevitably one side or the other is going to blame each other for the increasing deaths. And you'll see it on CNN and Fox. Oh yeah, we still have an uptick of the deaths even with the vaccines because it's not 100%. And they're going to say, oh, yep, the anti-vaxxers are causing this. And then all the anti-vaxxers on their own platforms are going to basically blame the pro-vaxxers. And it's still be the same argument, no different. But guess what's going to be remains the same and very, very steady? The death process for those that are not upgrading their body, mind, and spirit with the right chemistry. That's what's going to be universally true. Is the death process going to happen regardless of vaccinated or unvaccinated? And that's how the system wins against all arguments. So you don't have to join them to beat them, but you have to know how to beat them without joining them. And I'm not joining them. I just know how to beat them. I just know how to beat them and not fall victim to the programming. Because my biology is going to be stronger uh, than their programming in body, mind, and spirit. And so just keep this in the back of your mind. And as you see the vaccines get rolled out, and then you see the first 100,000, 200,000 do it, and then you see it becomes readily available, and then people are still dying, they're going to be blaming each other. And that's how it's always been. It's been like that for the last 12 years, or ever since the anti-vax campaigns. The pro-vax and the anti-vax blame each other for their predispositions, their counter disease, and chronic illness. But now the only thing that's different is now you have the COVID and all of the politics around the COVID. But the whole, I don't know. This is insane. So do the jelly juice. Good luck to you all. Bye.